Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Michigan Conservative Roundtable on YouTube. My name is Matt. I'm going to be talking to you today about the clean sweep we need here in the state of Michigan and nationally. But before I get into that, I want to talk to you about our drawing that we're going to hold should we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by December 31st. We'll offer 3 randomly drawn $50 gift cards. That'll go to 3 winners, of course. And the winner will choose what kind of card they get. And we will have that drawing. We'd like to have it by January 3rd, should we get to 1,000. If not, if we don't make it, we'll do some other kinds of drawings, maybe one $50 gift card a month. But we're doing this as a thank you to our subscribers, for the people who've supported us. It's been a rough road so far in 3 years. Get crushed by YouTube, all kinds of problems. But we plod on because what we think what we do here is important. If you can turn the mind of one person and that person turns the mind of another, then we're headed in the right direction. So today's topic is going to be on the clean sweep that I mentioned earlier. We need a clean sweep in Michigan. We need to get rid of Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We need to get rid of Attorney General Dana Nessel. We need to get rid of Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. And Jocelyn Benson runs our elections. That's one of the duties of the Secretary of State of Michigan. So I want to start with Gretchen Whitmer. Tyrannical, dictatorial, arrogant beyond words. She works from the philosophy of rules for thee and not for me. We serfs must comply and do as we are told, or she will punish us. And she's made that quite clear, that she will punish us if we don't do what she wants. She's got rules for her elite friends. In other words, they don't have any. If they want to put their boat on the lake when no one else can, they can do it. If they want to go around maskless at parties after telling us not to, they do it. In fact, Governor Whitmer was seen and photographed at a Black Lives Matter walk, arm in arm with people, no mask. And this was at the height of COVID. But tells us we better wear one. She sent COVID patients into nursing homes with the most vulnerable of our citizens, the elderly. 15,000 of those folks died. She gave them a death sentence by sending them in there. There was no need to do this. We had all kinds of facilities. Cobo Hall in Detroit was open. We could have done so many different things. State's full of empty buildings. We could have done something different than send them in there. But I think that was the point. She wanted to raise those COVID numbers, and she wanted to get mail-in voting, which was the end goal to get Joe Biden elected president. She's a piece of shit, is the only way I can put it. She's no good for Michigan. She's no good for the United States. She needs to go back to wherever the hell she came from, Sparty Land or whatever, wherever she worked. She'll be president of Michigan State perhaps, but she can just get the hell out of office and make us happy. And we will move on to Attorney General Dana Nessel, best known for looking the other way. That's what she does best. She looks the other way on what Jocelyn Benson does. She looks the other way on what Gretchen Whitmer does. She looks the other way on for BLM and Antifa and any kind of leftist lawbreakers. She's only interested in prosecuting or persecuting those of us on the right. She had a woman arrested for opening her restaurant without the big Gretch, as they call her, without her permission. She was told, don't open that restaurant. She had nothing to lose. She was going to go out of business. She was going to lose her restaurant, but she got arrested before she could go on Tucker Carlson. So she tried to silence her. That right there is enough for me to see her booted from office. She complained about white people wanting to play golf. The complaint wasn't so much about wanting to play golf. It was about the 16th week of the 2 weeks to flatten the curve that people were complaining about. And her comment, I'm sick of hearing about white people wanting to play golf when black people are dying of COVID. Well, Black people were having backyard barbecues. Black people were gathering in large numbers. Black people were not doing what they were supposed to do in regard to the safety guidelines, which ultimately, they are what they are. She wants to label conservatives as domestic terrorists. Anybody that opposes Governor Whitmer is a domestic terrorist. And she wants to punish us. She'd throw us in a gulag if she could. Jocelyn Benson, the Secretary of State. A court ruled recently that our election here was illegal. That she broke the law by deciding on her own that to change the election laws and change the procedures of which we voted. She allowed much broader absentee ballots, which are fraught with fraud, and then she did mail-in voting. She let a labor union that had endorsed Joe Biden handle all the ballots. And you know what? Did I see anybody mishandle them? No. But I have a damn well believe it happened in Detroit and in Wayne County. She's another one that does as she pleases. She just does what she wants regardless of the legislature. They're irrelevant to her. In fact, they're irrelevant to all three of them. So with that, and needing to get rid of Fred Upton and Peter Meyer from Michigan, as well as a couple others, we need a big broom to come through here in November 22 and make some sweeping changes. So with that, let's wrap it up. And as we like to say on the Michigan Conservative Roundtable, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.